Move over, Kardashians. Mermaids were the original influencers of the sea. With their flawless hair, shimmering tails, and an endless supply of seashells to accessorize, these underwater divas spend half their lives taking selfies with fish. And don't even get me started on their social media game. They've been posting Finstas long before it was cool. Seriously, if you think your Instagram feed is saturated with influencers, just imagine what it's like scrolling through Seagram. Ever tried streaming Netflix under the sea? Yeah, good luck with that, Ariel. Even the fastest mermaid can't outrun buffering icons when they're stuck in the deep end. It's not uncommon to see them floating near the surface, holding their shell phones high, hoping for 1 bar of signal. Forget binge-watching your favorite shows. Underwater, you're lucky if you can load a single email without losing connection. While we're busy fighting frizz and bad hair days, mermaids are out here living their best life with gravity-defying locks. Ever notice how their hair flows effortlessly in slow motion, no matter how strong the current gets? That's because physics doesn't apply to them. It's like they have a permanent salon appointment booked 24/7. Meanwhile, the rest of us are over here Googling how to fix bedhead. Why bother with sunscreen when you have a built-in UV protector? Mermaids' tails reflect sunlight so well, they practically invented SPF infinity. But woe betide the forgetful mermaid who leaves her tail behind during a beach day. You'll spot her hiding under an umbrella, looking redder than a lobster. Lesson learned, always bring your tail to the party. Or risk becoming one. Imagine trying to sit comfortably with a fishtail. It's basically impossible. Mermaids gave up on chairs centuries ago and pioneered the art of standing desks way before humans caught on. Picture this, a mermaid awkwardly perched on a rock, tail dangling off the edge, while her friends laugh at her failed attempts to use a chair. Honestly, maybe we should all take a page from their book and embrace the standing desk lifestyle. If there's one thing mermaids love more than treasure chests, it's karaoke night. Their enchanting voices can charm dolphins into forming boy bands faster than you can say, under the sea. Whether they're belting power ballads or crooning lullabies, mermaids turn every karaoke session into a full-blown concert. Just don't ask them to stop singing. They might put you under their spell forever. When it comes to driving chariots pulled by seahorses, mermaids are less graceful gliders and more chaotic crashers. Steering those tiny creatures is harder than it looks, especially when they decide to swim in opposite directions. One wrong move, and suddenly you're tangled in kelp or crashing into a coral reef. Maybe next time, stick to public transportation. Or, just swim yourself. Forget gold coins and pearls. Modern mermaids are obsessed with collecting human trash. From shiny soda cans to mismatched socks, they treat our discarded junk like priceless treasures. Some even host underwater auctions where old forks go for top dollar. Who needs a treasure chest when you can build a palace out of plastic bottles? Just remember, folks, reduce, reuse, recycle. Even mermaids are doing their part. Don't let their confident smiles fool you. Deep down, mermaids are totally jelly of land animals. Legs seem cool until you realize how much walking hurts, right? You'll often catch them practicing walking on stilts in shallow water, only to fall flat on their faces. Sure, they may act like they don't care, but secretly, they'd trade their tails for legs in a heartbeat. If only to try on pants for once. Despite being fierce ocean royalty, mermaids have a soft spot for manners. Even when it comes to sharks. If a shark swims by, you better believe they'll politely excuse themselves and scoot to the other side of the reef. It's less Jaws, and more, excuse me, sir, could you please pass the seaweed? Sharks might be scary, but mermaids make sure everyone stays civil. After all, politeness is key to surviving the food chain.